Hi everyone, this is Athena from Courage Coaching. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, then please feel free to click on the subscribe button in order to receive notifications for any new videos that I upload. Now, today's video is going to be about something known as weaponized incompetence. Weaponized incompetence is something that many individuals can use in order to get other people to do things for them. But obviously, in the context of this video, I am going to focus more on when a narcissist uses weaponized incompetence. Now, what does it mean? When somebody uses this, it involves strategically avoiding responsibility by claiming that this person is incapable of doing something well, or that they are so inept at a task that someone else must help or take over. Now, the reason this person does this is because they really want to avoid responsibility. Now, when a narcissist uses weaponized incompetence, they do this in order to do as little as possible, whilst at the same time they are taking everything that they can. Narcissists don't do well at giving to others, at helping, at being of service. Narcissists enjoy taking and meeting their own needs first because they are very self-centered. Sometimes when narcissists use weaponized incompetence, they can be really sly in how they do it. Now, in more general terms, weaponized incompetence is something that some people might do from time to time because maybe they're too tired. And if their partner asks them to cook the dinner, they say, "Oh, honey, you're so much better at cooking the dinner. Can't you do it? I promise I'll do something else." So this is a very mild form of it. This is harmless, and if this happens from time to time, it's really not a big deal. But a narcissist will use this consistently. It is very common amongst covert narcissists to use weaponized incompetence more often. Just as covert narcissists are passive-aggressive, and just as they play the victim a lot, they will also use weaponized incompetence in order to get their needs met. And this can be for very simple tasks. The problem with weaponized incompetence when it happens often is that it will put a lot of strain on relationships because it will constantly create an imbalance in the relationship, and the other partner will be the one that's taking on everything. They are doing everything because the narcissist in this case is constantly saying they're not good at doing stuff. It may also go to the extreme of the narcissist burning the food on purpose and then says, "See, I'm not that good at cooking, I burnt the food." So they will create this really bad experience, which will then make the other person so annoyed that they will not ask them to do it again. So they can be very manipulative in the way that they use this incompetence, and it's really quite destructive for a relationship. Now, when narcissists use this, they do it more in private relationships. It's a lot easier to get away with doing this rather than doing this at work. Unfortunately, when somebody uses weaponized incompetence all the time, it will create a lot of resentment in the other person who's at the receiving end of it. And it will create distrust, and it will create a lot of conflict. And when the other person notices that this happens a lot of the time, the important thing is that they need to bring it up. They need to confront the person that is doing this. However, if this person that is doing this is a narcissist, you're not really going to get very far with them. But it's still important that you bring it up because you are being treated unequally, and that person is constantly dumping everything on you because they're saying that they're not very good at doing it, or because they just want to avoid responsibility. Now, if you are dealing with a malignant narcissist, they will get off on ruining your favorite clothes or destroying your pots and pans when they accidentally burn dinner. They will enjoy tormenting you this way. They will enjoy seeing that look on your face when they have messed up on purpose. They get a buzz out of that, and malignant narcissists will do a lot of things like this. Malignant narcissists will hide behind this veil of incompetency, whereas in reality it's really hard for you to differentiate whether they were intentionally malicious or whether they really just accidentally burnt the food. So essentially, when a narcissist weaponizes their incompetence, they do it in a nasty way. They do it in a manipulative way. They do it because they don't want responsibility. They do it because they want you to do it for them. It might be that if you ask them to do something, they actually think that they are above doing that task. And for that reason, they don't want to do it. So they will make up all these excuses to avoid doing it and to dump the responsibility on you. In more general terms, when somebody uses weaponized incompetence, it could be because, firstly, they want to avoid responsibility, and secondly, because doing a certain task may create anxiety in them or may make them uncomfortable. Now, if this is just any other person and is not a narcissist, well, okay, that's fine. You can sort of accept that when it happens once or twice. But when this happens all the time, then you need to address this. It's important to say that you believe this person is doing it on purpose because they really don't want to do stuff, and that this is creating a lot of resentment in your relationship. Now, if you've experienced somebody using weaponized incompetence, or if you have used this yourself, then I would love to hear your experience. So please feel free to comment below the video. That is it for today, everyone. Thank you so much for watching and for listening. And hopefully I will see you very soon in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.